What world will you choose to set your Daggerheart campaign in? Luckily, they've given us 5 campaign frames in the core rulebook. We're going to talk about 5 Banners Burning, which, if you like to Game Your Thrones, this is going to be the setting for you. It talks about the delicate political relationship between 5 great houses. Yeah. They're in a tentative piece, but the second you get to this inciting incident that they suggest, let's just say that the war will start pretty quickly. Coming from game designer Mike Underwood.
Absolutely. Hi, Mike. I love you. It's
yes.
Good to see you again.
Show your love for Mike in the comments, everyone.
Yeah. Writer of the Sablewood Messengers, actually. Oh, or was it? Oh, you know what?
If we're wrong, you'll correct us. Yeah. But what's great about this one is it has all of the political intrigue you would want, but it immediately says your party, your group, your table get to put their fingers, their thumbs, and tip the scales of history. Whether they accomplish their goal, their mission, whether they derail it, decide to support someone else. And how great is that session 0 going to be when you get an option of 5 different noble houses and are told, pick one. Which one are you going to be a part of?
Yeah, I think that this is incredible. So first, the description for this very briefly is long brewing tensions between rival nations boil over, threatening all-out war. I think that this is incredible because so many of us at home, we have an aspiration to make the world feel really three-dimensional and to dive into some of those political negotiations, but we don't really have a lot of a strong basis for that, especially if we're making our own world.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But this one, it really, in the overview, remember each one of these has an overview, it gives you as the primary basis the 5 different nations and details about them. For example, Armada is a federation of city-states founded by pirates turned merchants. And you can flip over, if you want to know more about them, you can go over into the section following and find the different flags for each. The Federation specifically, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a squid.
You got a little kraken right there, yeah.
It's not at all Games of Thrones.
They do not so.
Yeah, and more details around how they interplay with each other. For example, the Armada, they have a friendly relationship with the Jestane. And the Jestane have a nemesis with the Voldane. I don't know who any of those are yet, but I would love to find out.
And if you make your character one of those things, they even have campaign mechanics for maybe, they're allies. We'll give you a +2 bonus for this roll, etc., etc. My favorite of the mechanics that they suggest are the objective countdowns. As we know from Daggerheart, you can set countdowns for a short time. Maybe in a battle, you've got a 3-turn timer that's counting down, where if you don't beat the bad guys in 3 turns, then the bomb goes off or what have you. That says, make each of the 5 houses have a countdown timer that the players can see.
So good.
Each have a D12.
So good.
Imagine you're playing a 2-year-long campaign and gradually you have only been helping 2 of the houses. So they're on maybe 2 each. And you find out that you have been working for the bad guys.
This game, like, Daggerheart as a system really reminds me of some of the GM mechanics that Matt Mercer has talked about for a long time of, hey, to make the world feel real, there should be stuff happening in the background. This game bootstraps it in. This campaign frame bootstraps that in, and it gives your players a peek behind that curtain. I think this is a great campaign frame. By the way, challenge rating 2, so not...
Yes, the complexity for this one is 2.
Complexity rating,
The Witherwild, one we've also talked about on our channel, has a complexity of 1. Gradually those increase as more elements or sub-mechanics are involved, I believe.
So it's a great way to, again, show your players what you mean when you're talking about political differences in your tabletop RPG. Not everybody wants to play a political game until you're watching Game of Thrones and you care about the faction that's got the dragons.
If you want to house your dragons, this is certainly the campaign frame for you.
It really is.
So let us know what you think of the Daggerheart campaign frames in general, specifically for 5 Banners Burning. If you're interested in playing, this is a game where you win or you choose one of 3 death moves. So check them out. on rpgbtv or at the Faint Divinities. Check us out on socials and right here on YouTube. And we'll catch you on the next one.
See you soon.
Tell us how your home game goes.